Hello everyone, my name is Boulevard, and today I want to talk about a concept that I've been experimenting with because I'm not playing the Daily Rumbles until they get into the sort of normal format that we're going to be playing in. So here I have Soul Cleave Sion, which I think when a lot of people saw Soul Cleave, Sion was one of the first things that came to their mind as certainly one of the more viable options. And it's because, in my opinion, what makes Soul Cleave Sion so strong is that if you can find a level 2 Sion on 7 with the 3 spell mana bank for Soul Cleave, nothing that happened up until that point in the game should matter, right? Because in a perfect world where you get to attack with the level 2 Sion, have it survive because generally your opponents aren't blocking to kill Sion, and then Soul Cleave it successfully, you're looking at 54 overwhelm damage coming through off of just the Sions. Now, I am a little hesitant to play this deck on ladder and really grind it because there is currently a bug where if you Soul Cleave Sion returned, it will actually just return as 2 copies of Sion because Sion returned is coded as Sion so that if you have copies of Sion on your hand with Sion returned on board, you get Roar of the Slayer rather than copies of Sion. So I think that's why that bug is happening. And it is a little weird because I don't want to bug abuse, but there are situations where Soul Cleaving Sion Reborn is correct. So not going to be grinding it too much on ladder. I'm going to be keeping it kind of light in that regard, but I am going to play a couple of games with it, and hopefully the bug doesn't come up. But to talk about the list, really what you just want to be doing is focusing on finding the Sion Soul Cleave combo and leveling it, and Mask Mother actually does a really good job of that because Mask Mother will give you, like, if I summon a Trifarian Glory Seeker, I'm 5 out of 35 on Sion. If I play Mask Mother over the Trifarian Glory Seeker, I'm now 12 out of 35 on the Sion. So Mask Mother does a lot of work there. It also allows us to play Darkwater Scourge. And even if you just have to jam down a Darkwater Scourge, it doesn't matter too much because, again, this combo is so strong that nothing that happened up until that point in the game really matters. And then Wrathful Rider actually gets to come in because it is one of the highest attack units that you can play in Shadow Isle Noxus. Ladros is the only thing that's bigger. And if you discard it, you know, it's quite a ways away into the Sion. Now, the deck is pretty flexible because if you draw multiple copies of Soul Cleave, something like Soul Cleaving a Wrathful Rider is 24 power into the Sion level. And really, your only concern is getting Sion to level 2 with the Soul Cleave in hand by turn 7 so you can go for the combo. I've already climbed a little bit, but I am going to show you guys some gameplay of the deck because I think this is a strong concept. I'm not convinced that this build is the final version, but generally, anytime you have a 2-card combo that does not care about the board state and will lethal your opponent, there's got to be something there. So maybe I won't be the one to find it, but I at least want to get the ball rolling for those who can. It's so weird to... Well, I guess it's not that weird to see Plat 4 on my thing, because obviously it's day 1 of the new season. Orange Jax. Okay, I've been hearing a little bit about this. I really downplayed Orange Jax in my sort of review of the patch, so I don't have any of my pieces here. Haunted Tomb is, like, techie. Block seems good in this matchup, though. Mask Mother doesn't. I'm just gonna maul everything. Generally, when it comes to the combo in the mulligan, I will keep Sion, I will not keep Soul Cleave. Because, you know, at the end of the day, like, you do still just kind of function as a Sion deck, if that's what you need to do.
More air, more coals.
Probably gonna Glory Seeker on 2, and then pass so they can't Jax.
I need just a moment.
Is that how we're playing this? Pass so you can't Jax? Yeah. Because again, all I really care about is surviving until turn 7. So I'll piss away whatever resource I need to get to that point.
Want to line up for your beatdowns or go all at once?
I could Darkwater Scourge. I could also Grave Physician the Wrathful Rider and then Hate Spike the Jax. Kind of like that. And the cool thing about this is, like, discarding it counts towards the level up of Sion anyway. He counts the full power, so we're already at 13. We're making really good progress on the Sion, and pulling a Sion was really nice here.
Any takers?
That's not what I expected.
Switch.
Oh, I, like, definitely get to kill this then, right? Thank you, Hate Spike buff. Oh, something funny that I noticed is I couldn't craft Prismatic Soul Cleaves. Like, the new cards, I literally... There was no option for me to make prismatic versions of them. It was kind of wild. Ooh, wow. Okay, so we're definitely leveling Sion by 7. Now we just need to draw Soul Cleave. And I've got Lost Soul. Got some lifesteal. Things are looking good. If I find Soul Cleave, we are chilling. Again, my opponent's life total doesn't matter if I can find the combo. So I can kind of just sit back and chill. I do need to bank 3 spell mana into the turn, though. There's a lot... I don't know if you guys... Like, I didn't go through the deck card by card, right? But, like, 3 Whispered Words, 3 Glimpse Beyond, I think is really where you want to be at here. I think this is where we just, like, dissuade an attack with a Twin Blade Revenant. Like, maybe you still want to go in with this, but personally, if it were me, I wouldn't take that. Okay. So now where they're attacking with these. Because I have great blocks with Draven onto this and then this onto this. Really want to get that Glory Seeker out of here. Which, like, it's one of those things where it matters to my opponent. It doesn't really matter to me. Oh, we got it first try. Not in the pass. Maybe I should have Dark Water Scourge, because the cool thing about the Sion combo is you can actually do it on your off turn. Okay, so they give me an opportunity. We're going to go for it. It might not be the cleanest, but I do just want to kind of show people what it's all about. So now Sion will level up when we summon him. And throw out a Draven attack for good measure. If they, like, Troll Chant or anything, I'll probably just Flock to finish off whatever it is. How much interaction can they really be running in Jaxorn? I haven't looked at the lists, if people have lists. So I don't know what I might have been walking into, or what could stop my Sion combo here. You also do need 3 board spaces for the Sion combo. Because I was originally running, like, Opulent Foyer. It kind of sucks that Hallow doesn't count for the Sion stuff, but it was really cool to me that, okay. Yeah, we're sending it. 1 mana left on our opponent. This is what this was done for. This is the best first game I could have possibly asked to get on camera.
Somebody hold my beer.
I'll take it. So this is where, like, the bug comes in big, right? Because I'd be able to block with Sion and then Soul Cleave the Sion returned, and then I'd get 2 more Sions, and I'd 100% win the game. But we are not going to bug abuse, so we are not going to do that. Instead, we are going to skip block.
You wanted the God of the Forge, you got him.
I'm not quite sure if this is lethal through the Ornn. But we are going to full send this. Yeah, this should still be lethal through the Ornn. Because I'll attack with Draven and this guy on the next attack. Yeah, like, you gotta put up more. You gotta put up more. Let's go. Let's go. No problem. No problem. Everything up until that point in the game does not matter.